This is Scott Becker with the Becker Private Equity and Business Podcast. Today's discussion is Tesla, Lucid, and Rivian. So here's what's going on with these three sort of core electric vehicle makers and where they're at. First, Tesla, the granddaddy of them all, or grandmother of them all, just to be politically correct in today's world, is down about 31% year to date. And that's a lot, but not as bad as it was. It was down about 40% year to date. It sells about 1.8 million vehicles a year. Elon has been fast in the game trying to work on President Trump's tariff policy to try and ease the tariff policy because he does a lot of business overseas. So fascinating to watch what goes on there. Lucid Group is down about 20%. Again, Lucid Group, one of the core investors is the Saudis. They sell very few cars a year, Lucid Group. But we'll see if they could survive, but they got enough Saudi money behind them that they probably will do so, down about 20% year to date. Finally, Rivian is somewhere in between, but again, sells only about 60, 70,000 cars a year, but is down about 10% year to date. They're big into business with Volkswagen, and like Tesla, ultimately going to make a lot of their money from things other than just selling cars, but from their platform, their operating systems, and so forth and so on. So those are the big three of EV makers. Tesla down about 30% year to date, Lucid down about 20% year to date, Rivian down about 10% year to date. In terms of number of cars sold, Tesla number one, Rivian bought by very, very high-end pretentious people, down about 10% year to date, but number two in car sales. And then Lucid's number three, but owned in large part by the Saudis, and down about 10% year to date, but selling very few cars in the big scheme of things. Thank you for listening to the Becker Private Equity and Business Podcast. Thank you.